Hey guys, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to hop on really quickly to do two quick unboxings of some luggage pieces that I purchased and talk about some upcoming travel plans that we have, both for myself and then for our family. So I have a trip coming up for work. I'm going to be gone for 3 nights and 2 days. I have looked for a while at kind of upgrading our luggage pieces. What we have works fine for us, but in kind of the work corporate world, I really just wanted to kind of step up my luggage game. I did purchase with my own money 2 items specifically for work to use for that luggage on an airplane, and then also I purchased some packing cubes as well. So all of these items that I'm getting ready to show you are from away travel. I have done a ton of research before I purchased these, and just really fell in love with all of these pieces. So the first piece I'm going to show you and kind of unbox and walk through is the carry-on. So they have 2 sizes for the carry-on that I specifically was looking for. I was looking at the bigger carry-on, and then just the smaller standard size carry-on. And really it came down to, in the event that I have to take a smaller airplane flight, I wanted to ensure that my carry-on luggage could be with me in the plane overhead and not have to be stored plane side. So I ended up purchasing the smaller carry-on. So I got it in this really pretty blush color. Got it in this beautiful blush color. And let me open it up real quick and I will show you all kind of what it looks like inside. Okay, so you open it up, and on this left side it has a section that has kind of this little netting on it, and this side is meant for your accessories, your toiletries, shoes, any hair dryers, straightener, curling irons, makeup, all of that good stuff. And then specifically the side on the right has compression capability. So if you open this up, this is where you put your packing cubes and put all of your clothes. And then once you have that in there, you put this back over. You will snap these back in. Okay, so you've got your clothes, packing cubes underneath, you put this down, and then once you have that snapped together, you can pull this and kind of flatten everything out. And there is a compartment here that you can put some stuff. It does come with the Away brand, their little magic eraser, just to help kind of get some of the scuffs off the outside of the case. So this case, it is a really pretty blush color, and it is hard-sided. It has the 360 spinner wheels, and the great thing about all of Away luggage is the handles all extend. No matter what size suitcase you get, they all extend to the same height, which is perfect. Don't mind the mess over there, just real life over here. So I purchased this for the sole purpose of work trips. I specifically have one coming up in the next month, and then I have another one coming up in the fall. So just really needing to step up my luggage game, specifically when it came to work. I didn't want to have to check any bags, and I just wanted the option to carry on and to ensure that it would be carried on with me. Here, I'll turn the camera around so you can see me. So we have, I purchased this one, and I have to use it in the next month, so I will do a kind of packing with me for a work trip when it's just me and not the kids. Packing and what it looks like, and kind of how I construct everything inside. I know I love watching that, so maybe that'll be helpful for anyone out there who's got some of the same things coming up. and I will also do a review after I use it. This first time, just to let you know initially my thoughts, and all that good stuff. So this is the first piece I purchased specifically for work travel again. So this is the Everywhere bag, and I got the small one. And this is specifically for work bag. So I got it in black. It's almost like a nylon material, but I don't believe it's nylon. So this is meant to go with me on the plane and also to utilize for work laptop, work cell phone, chargers, notebooks, all that good stuff. We'll open it up and show you all what it looks like inside. I was really drawn to this bag, and again, I did a ton of research before finally purchasing, all 3 of these items. So the great thing about this bag is it unzips all the way down on both sides. So as you know, if you're in an airplane, you have access to open it up, get to anything, even items that are on the bottom. So you have a little storage compartment here, a little netting here. You have 2 more compartments here. You have a large zip back right here. And it has a back pouch on the back of it. It unzips, and this is where your laptop would go. A little section here for some cords or, wireless mouse or anything you may need to take with you. And then this back section here does open up, and you can put the handles to your carry-on luggage, so that way you're not having to have anything over your shoulder as you're traveling. This can sit right on the suitcase. You can wheel it with those 360 spinner wheels. So I'm a little excited about how this work trip is going to go and how it's going to look compared to my past ones. Like I said, we have luggage and it works fine for us, but for those of you that do work full-time, it's just important that with certain trips and certain things that I was just ready to step up my luggage game, specifically when it came to work, but also personal. So that's a good kind of segue for me to talk into before I hit on this last piece that I purchased. So we just got back from Disney World as a family. Myself, my husband Matt, and our 3 kids, Aubrey, who's 7, Ben is 5, and Kyle's 4. We were in Disney World for 7 nights, 6 days back in May. I did not vlog any of that trip. In hindsight, I wish I would have, but I just didn't. And I did take a lot of video pictures for my travel agency Instagram, which is linked below. So if you want to go check it out and kind of see what we got into day to day, all of that's there. I did just book us another trip to go back in September for a long weekend. We will be going to 3 parks. We will be going to Magic Kingdom, but just for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So that will not be a full day of Magic Kingdom. We'll have a resort day, so we'll hang out at the pool, late lunch, early dinner, and then head over to Magic Kingdom at 4 o'clock when you can go in for those tickets and just be there for the rest of the night. The other 2 park days we have are going to be a day at Epcot. They have food and wine going on when we're there, so super excited to check all of that stuff out and taste all of the goodies. And then our 3rd park day will be at Hollywood Studios. So when we go, we will be staying at the Contemporary. This past trip in May, we stayed at Yacht Club, which was great. For anyone who's not familiar with the area, that's on the Crescent Lake, which is on the what they call the boardwalk area. So that puts you right next to Epcot. You are walking and boat ride away from Hollywood Studios, and then it is a bus ride to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. That was a really beautiful area, and we had a lot of fun with it. This time our goal really is to soak up that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So I specifically booked Contemporary so we can stay later and with the kids not have to worry about a long travel back to the hotel. The other 2 days we're not too worried about travel, but I think that day was really kind of our main our main focus for wanting the contemporary. And insider tip, not really insider tip, but travel agency knowledge, if you are wanting that monorail resort without paying kind of the monorail price that goes with it, check out Contemporary's Garden Wing. That is where we have stayed. This will be our fourth trip now, staying in the garden suites of Contemporary, and we have loved it every time. You on average can save a few $100s a night by staying in that side building as opposed to the main A-frame building. Keep that in mind as you're looking, and if the monorail loop does interest you but you're looking to save a little bit of money, that's definitely a way that you can go about it. So now on to the third and final. So when we go back in September for our long weekend, I will vlog that. I have a lot of content already for the Instagram travel agency piece of it, so I think this time I'm gonna really just focus on vlogging so we can have those memories for us as a family. So last but not least, packing cubes. I have packing cubes for myself, and then I have packing cubes for each of the kids, and the kids are each a different color. They work fine. They're from Amazon, but they're just kind of starting to get their wear. And like I said, I really wanted to upgrade my luggage for work, so this just kind of went along with it to grab me a set of what did I get? Four pieces just for me to utilize for work. Now, I mentioned in a prior video that Matt and I did just purchase DVC, Disney Vacation Club. So with that, we will have 1 week a year that we will be spending in Disney at the Polynesian, which is where our home resort is. We did buy our DVC through resale. I would love to do a video about that, talking through our process of it. I know when I was searching, I was having a hard time finding a lot of information about that process post 2020 and the events of the world. I found a lot before that, but not really 2020 to current. So I'd love to do a video just to sit down and talk through our experiences of that, how it went, the process, all of that good stuff. But with that DVC, we have a guaranteed 1 week trip that we will be taking every year as a family of 5 to Disney. So I knew that kind of replacing and upgrading the rest of our luggage is gonna come. It's very expensive to do all the luggage pieces that we need now. So I planned on kind of staggering out over the next bit of time. But away luggage, really, just every review that I found, every research that I did on it, it really just, I was just blown away and floored at it, and getting it in person, I absolutely have that same feeling now. So the plan is that I have this carry-on. Ideally, I think this small carry-on size would be a good one for the kids to have, at least till they get to like high school years. I think that would suit their needs for a week-long trip. So thinking about potentially getting each of the kids one of their own different colors so they can have their own. And then Matt and I each being able to have a medium or potential large for ourselves, just to upgrade what we currently have. Way that I pack currently, so when we go on trips as a family, Matt takes care of himself, I pack for myself, and then I pack for the kids. Just kind of works for us. So I usually pack all 3 of the kids together in one of the larger suitcases, and they all have packing cubes. Each of the packing cubes is a different color. So I kind of have it down to a science of being able to organize everything for the kids in a large suitcase. So potentially I would like to get each of the kids one of these smaller carry-ons for themselves and be able to have everything in one. They're getting to the age where they're independent and they're able to help us carry suitcases, and they're able to help me pack for them. So I'm that's definitely on the list, but as all of you know, with the state of the world and the price of everything, I don't think that's something we're gonna do now in one fell swoop. It's on the list, but we're just gonna kind of stagger for the next bit. Okay, so the last bit is these packing cubes, and these I got in the pretty blush color to match. It has some netting on the front, and it just has kind of this clear nylon on the back. There is a large, and there is kind of this medium size, and you have another almost medium, it's a little smaller, and then this kind of long, almost looks like a pencil case, but not quite, but it's about that size for reference. All right, so like I said, I do have a work trip coming up in the next month. I will show you all the suitcase as it's packed. I'll show you my work bag as it's packed for the plane, and then how I plan on transitioning that from the plane to going into the office. And yeah, I will give you all a review after I've had a chance to use it, and more to come with our upcoming Disney trip. So that's all I had. Hope everybody's having a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye.